So, we need to have a chat. Last week I posted a video on some new info released by Mike Chapman about Season 8 being focused solely on PvP and what that means for the game and the community as a whole. Well, a lot has happened since I posted that. Not only did Mike go on the official Sea of Thieves podcast and reiterate this info, but the comments I've seen are all over the place. Between Rare's podcast and even the comments on my own video, it's very obvious that a huge portion of the player base actively rejects the core idea that PvP even has a place in Sea of Thieves. I've always known this, but seeing it at this level is pretty jarring. But like I've been saying, this isn't even a fraction of what we'll see on Season 8's release. Oh, you thought that was it? No. There's much more going on that we need to talk about. But first, it's important to note, when I encounter someone in-game who's upset I've attacked them or have sunk them, I always try and do my best to explain why that happened. To be perfectly honest, I rarely attack ships that aren't flying emissary flags. Even though, just by playing Sea of Thieves, you are opting in to be attacked at any moment for any reason. However, last week I encountered a particularly angry and extremely toxic individual who refused to accept the core concept of the emissary system. And I'm calling this guy toxic because he literally said some of the most heinous shit I've ever heard in a while that, if repeated, would definitely land me in Twitter jail. Summoning all of my patience, I tried to calmly explain it to him. Here's the clip. If someone comes and sink me because I'm marked on the map, is that
as a PvP player? Yeah, totally your fault for marking yourself as a PvP player.
You are marking yourself as a PvP player by putting up an emissary flag.
No.
Yes.
Disagree. No, I'm not. No. There is literally a PvP flag I can go throw up on my ship to mark myself as PvP. Flags are not PvP. They are meant for me to get extra gold and experience.
I know you're upset with me, but you're the one that really opted into putting up a flag. You should be upset with yourself. I am only participating in the mechanics that the developers coded into the game.
I am not responsible for my own actions.
Before you get all technical in the comments, I did have a much longer conversation with the aforementioned shitbag about how emissary flags put you at risk of PvP rather than marking you for PvP specifically, but I had to cut most of that out. I then tweeted this video calling on Rare to be more active about promoting PvP on their official socials leading up to Season 8. This is also something I've been talking to Rare about privately. Well, the tweet blew up overnight. Currently sitting at 25,000 views and almost 200 comments, the amount of discourse in this post was astounding. So much so that we even caught the attention of Chris Marlowe, principal gameplay engineer at Rare. He messaged me saying that putting a warning when raising an emissary flag in-game was actually a sensible thing to add and that he's going to be looking into it. This would be a huge W for the entire community, not only PvPers but also PvEers. While this would potentially result in less emissary targets for PvP, it would lessen the frustration of many a new player just trying to grind out their faction rep and gold, not realizing why they were targeted and sunk. These same players hopefully will have a better experience with the game in the long run and might even evolve into a sweat-drenched pirate looking for PvP down the road. All because of a simple warning label applied to raising a flag. Quick editing note, while I was making this video, I was sent yet another clip of this exact same situation. Take a look.
And you guys are the reason that people don't come to this fucking game. Because of assholes like you, and there's people out here just trying to have fun and sail randomly.
I mean, you were Reaper.
So we weren't fucking with anybody. And then you guys randomly decide to have a dick swinging contest. We left you alone purposefully. So, I mean, you do your thing. Like, you know,
You came into my broadside, man.
Assholes like
hey,
you are the reason that people don't play this game as much.
Sir,
listen,
I'm
I'm
just gonna
not
have
gonna stop you. You're a fucking cocksucker for doing what you did, okay?
For sinking a Reaper?
Yes, because we didn't even fire
Oh, okay, I didn't know that.
shot at you. You're
Oh, thank you for letting me know.
It's a dick move. It's a dick move.
Oh, okay. So,
We did not fire
no, I'm just trying to,
at you.
look, I'm just trying to understand. So,
Fucking shot.
So yeah, it's only going to get worse. I am actively having talks with Rare trying to get a social media campaign for PvP going prior to Season 8 to not only remove the stigma of PvP, but to set expectations early for players who may not be very interested in fighting other players. I want to give a shout out to all the other content creators who have been having these discussions, not only alongside me, but on their own channels as well. Be sure to check out A Shiny Ray's latest video on this topic as he dives deeper into the comments of the podcasts and videos that went on this week. Okay, final editing note. I think things are moving way too fast while I'm just trying to make this one single video. Andrew Preston just tweeted at me saying that they've discussed it and they will in fact be adding a pop-up UI prompt when joining an emissary to inform players that not only will they win extra rewards, but they're also putting themselves at risk and becoming a target for other crews. This is huge. This is going to make so many players have better expectations and by extension, a better experience playing Sea of Thieves. So shout out to Andrew, Chris Marlowe, and everybody at the team at Rare for taking this community feedback so quickly. So how do you feel about all this? Is there any reason not to have a warning on emissary flags in game? Would you like to see more PvP posts from Rare themselves? Let me know in the comments. If you want to stay up to date with PvP news and just a general state of PvP within Sea of Thieves, make sure you're subscribed to the channel. If you want to try and get a bit better leading into Season 8, I have a 44 video playlist on PvP tips just for you so you can get a head start. So be sure to check that out. As always, I give away exclusive in-game items every Wednesday and occasionally have Twitch drops on my stream at twitch.tv/blurbs, where I stream every weekday and most weekends. We also have an incredible Discord community if you don't find people to play with, to practice and get ready, so be sure to check that out. But as always, thank you for watching, and I hope you enjoyed the video.